Okay, this is Algebra 1, Part 1, Lesson 4.4, Graphing a Function Rule on page 256, Problem 4, Graphing Non-Linear Function Rules. So the easiest thing to do if it's not a straight line within y equals mx plus b form is to make a table of values. You always want to start with 0. Depending on how complicated the equation is, but I like to do 0 and a couple of negatives and a couple of positives so you can see what's going on both sides of the graph. So all you do is plug in, and you can choose any x values you want. So I'm going to plug in -4. You put the -4 in where the x is in the equation. Absolute value of -4 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So you picked the x value, the y value is whatever you get from the equation by plugging in your number. So with -2, we get -2. With 0, we get -4, blah, blah, blah. Then it's just a matter of graphing these and connecting the dots. So we've got -4, 0, -2, -2, 0, 4, 2, -2, and 4, 0. Okay, absolute value graph is always a V. So it should be identical on either side of wherever the vertex lands. For an x squared function, same idea. You don't have to use the same numbers, but again, you usually want to try starting with 0, doing a couple of negatives, couple of positives. It doesn't matter if you go by any pattern at all. You can go by evens like they did here. You could go by thirds, whatever. It doesn't matter. So if we put -2 in for x squared, we get 4 plus 1 is 5. So -2, 5 would be the point, which is right there, -2, 5. Put -1 in, you get 2, blah, blah, blah. Find all your points. -1, 2 is here. 0, 1, 1, 2, and 2, 5. And just like absolute value, the quadratic graph, the parabola, is going to be the same on both sides of the vertex. That being said, be careful because the vertex isn't always on the y-axis. It could be over to the left, over to the right, whatever. So just be careful that you don't assume that. So the got it says, graph the rule of x cubed plus 1. So it's a different kind of graph. It's an x cubed graph. I just used the values, the same values as this. You could have used these. It doesn't matter, although 4 cubed is 64, and that's hard to graph. So that's why I went with the smaller numbers. When I do -2 cubed plus 1, that's 8 plus, I'm sorry, -8 plus 1 is -7. -1 cubed, -1 plus 1 is 0. Put 0 in there, you get 1. Put 1 in there, you get 2, blah, blah, blah. So graph your points. -2, -7 is here. -1, 0. 0, 1, 1, 2, and 2, 9. And there's your cubic graph when you connect them all.